I don't like musicals. And the only reason I checked this one out is because of the cast. But nonetheless, I'll give you the rest of my thoughts in this review of Spirited. What's up, folks, and welcome back to the channel today for another review. Today we're going to be reviewing the new film Spirited, which is in theaters now and on Apple TV Plus November 18th. And yeah, I don't like musicals. It's just not my thing. And I couldn't help but to watch a film that has Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell because I know it's going to be hilarious. And could that outweigh my hatred for musicals? And I do love the fact that this did sort of mock musicals in the beginning, which I wish that we had got more into that. I think I would have liked it a lot more. Like Snickerdoom. Like, I didn't really, again, another, that's a series. I don't like musicals, but because it was such a mockery of musicals, that's like, okay, I can get with that. But yeah, this one definitely is very musical, traditional musical-ish. in the sense of the entire film, with a little bit of mockery, but the cast is pretty strong. As I said, Will Ferrell, Ryan Reynolds, and Octavia Spencer, your leads here. And this is a new refreshing take of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, which, okay, yeah, I get it. And like, again, Will Ferrell, Ryan Reynolds, stay with me, folks. This is why. And I'm thinking, like, of course it's gonna be off the rails. Of course it is, right? But I do, for a fact, I do love that this is like a new take on that story. And I did like the acting, and I did like how silly it was, and I did like, even when it was just moderately silly, it just kept one-upping each other, scene after scene. And then the musical stuff, I just kind of had to ignore because, yeah, everybody had a chance to perform. Ryan, Will, Octavia, everybody had a moment to sing in this. And I was kind of like, oh. But, and it's a little bit longer than I would have liked as well, too. I believe this film is like, so they got it listed at 127 minutes. A little bit longer than I would have enjoyed, but it did tell a good story. And the performances and the comedy, the humor was there. By the way, if you don't know the story of A Christmas Carol, we have these three spirits that visit folks on Christmas Eve. Future, past, and present. Excuse me. And Will Ferrell plays the ghost present, which in this case, you know, they try to look at folks who don't have that Christmas spirit in hopes to changing them to send their life into a better trajectory, but also to create a better atmosphere, better Christmas spirit atmosphere for that folks. So they look for those folks who really needs that assistance. And in this case, Ryan Reynolds' character's Clint is definitely a jerk. And he figures, hey, maybe I should help this guy. He seems like the perfect person. However, Clint has something in up his sleeve for him, because now it starts to make, well, present sort of reflect back into his own past. So the two of them kind of go on an adventure of kind of accountability with one another. Present also falls in love with Kimberly, who is Octavia Spencer's character. And yes, the ghosts can interact with the living, and they also can be seen. And it's also a very interesting aspect about how they use that and whatnot. But the production of this is fantastic. You know, the song selections, like I said, it's funny. And of course, Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. Everything that you expect for the two of them to do together, of course. It is completely silly. It is completely just off the rails. It's exactly what I wanted. it just happened to be too much of a musical. So like, I didn't love it, I didn't hate it, I just wish it wasn't a musical. Again, if you love a musical, then I think you're gonna absolutely love this. It's very, very heavy on the Christmas spirit. There's a lot of other little funny moments, especially by the supporting cast. Folks really do step in and can throw a joke in there, and it just lands. I thought up and down the board I was laughing at the silly and the ridiculousness of different things happening. But yeah, and I think that, like, again, it having its own refreshing take on A Christmas Carol, I thought that was really interesting well too, because I mean, yeah, everyone knows that story. Everybody knows the story of Scrooge. It's been around for years, and the fact that you're able to come back in 2022 and tell one that actually feels like its own, I thought was really cool, while still keeping that integrity of the original story. So like, I like that, you know. But yeah, we're in the Christmas spirit here, and you know, with that being said, I think if this sounds like something you're interested in, totally check it out. I mean, if anything, Will and Ryan got your back. They're gonna give you some laughs. The two of them together are just ridiculous, and I would love to see them make many more movies together, because I mean, come on, they're two of the best when it comes down to providing a laugh on the big screen. So yeah, check out Spirited, folks. Again, available in theaters now and on Apple TV Plus November 18th. Drop in the comments, let me know your thoughts about it if you've checked it out or whenever you check it out. And as always, stay tuned for more reviews very soon.